Our foundation vice president is Man-Jae Kim. Even though he's a remarkable, successful entrepreneur and restaurateur, he's a very modest man. His generosity, however, speaks for itself loud and clear. He is the second largest individual donor to this memorial, after our foundation treasurer, Donald Reed. And for more than a decade now, he has hosted an annual appreciation dinner, free of charge for all Korean War veterans and their spouses or guests. And down the hill, at the conclusion of this ceremony, he will be providing a complimentary lunch for all of you. So please welcome a very generous man, Man-Jae Kim.
안녕하세요. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have a public speech phobia, so please be careful and listen and do not use the iPhone, okay? It took about 6 years of hard work, good planning, and fundraising, and good teamwork. And so many war veterans, their families, and many generous corporation and foundation helped us. Also many Korean American in the Bay Area and also out of state helped us. One of the Korean war veteran who lives in the Bay Area, in San Francisco, he's here. And that gentleman doesn't have a wealthy life, very tight income, and he saved checks from Korean government so many times, and he donated many times, and the total of his donation was, according to our CPA, $6,250.38. So he, informed us that why that amount? Why $6,250.38? That means war broke out in June 25. That's why $6,250. And what the 38 cents means, that's the 38th peril, okay? And we are so grateful for his wonderful donation. And I believe he's here, Mr. Jimmy Jung. Where is he? Is he there? Oh, yes, he's there. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I strongly suggest that you make another donation of $7.27. That is symbol of ceasefire. Okay, July 27. Also, we are so grateful and thankful for our former Consul General, Mr. Han Dong-man. And that without his passion and the leadership, this project would probably take probably 20 more years. But he was so work hard and help our Korean American to make a generous donation, and also have our government, Korean government, make a $1 million donation. And he's so grateful. But most of all, now this memorial is for our grateful and brave war veterans. And without their sacrifice, without their dedication, Korea cannot achieve the dream which they have as of now. And many veterans told me that when they leave Korea in 1953, Korea was in ruin. And there were so many orphans and so many homeless people, and there was no hope. And they cried, and they didn't know what to do. And but as we all know, Korean people began to make some changes. As we all know, April of 1960, they began new village movement, and they worked day and night. They studied day and night, and they begin to change the country in a way that it became a miracle. Korea, which was poorest country in the world in 1960 and early 70, became now one of the outstanding country in OECD, really shining star in Orient. And Korea not only, live nicely themselves, but they also help other countries in Asia, Africa, and also South America. And many veterans who revisit Korea by invitation of the Korean government, they were so surprised, they were shocked, and they cried one more time, and they felt their sacrifice was not wasted. We are forever grateful for your dedication and sacrifice. Since it's a lunchtime, I'll make it one more comment and then I'll finish. When I was elementary school student, one day there was no bus and no taxi, of course, and I was walking home by myself, and one of the American GIs in the three-quarter pickup truck, he threw me something. And then, they drove away, and I picked it up. And, that small box, was spilling something, and I picked it up, and I decided to taste it. And it was so delicious, so tasty. It was fresh milk. And I have never tasted milk in my lifetime. And that became a wonderful memory. And ever since then, I decided to pay back as much as I can. And also, that memory became two kind of a negative impact in my lifetime. I became somehow infatuated with Korean War veterans. My wife is a little jealous, but what can I say? Every time I meet Korean War veteran, I fell in love with them. And I love them, I respect them, I try my best to provide some nice meal. But one more thing, I have to tell you, which is that every morning I do something which, I shouldn't do that. But I'll introduce, what it is, okay? Hold on. This is the milk. I drink it every morning because of war veterans. I don't know why there was a word, forgotten war. That's a kind of dumb. I'd like to, really ask American government or school to delete that word, forgotten war. That's not, good words. Korean War will be never forgotten. We'll keep working hard and to teach next generation, okay? Thank you so much for your work.
Manjay. Thank you, Manjay Kim, Korean War Memorial Foundation Vice President.